I'm in the 316, so that makes me NFL Predictor 316. It's week 12. It was Thanksgiving. I just got back from New Ireland with my homeboys. And now here I am, gonna make you guys a little video. I know it ain't nothing much, but I hope that you guys enjoy. On Thanksgiving, they had the Packers versus the Lions. The Packers won as I predicted. The score wasn't 33-27, but none of them suh. He went a little stomp crazy and was stomping the center out because he was blocking him like a beast. Packers are pretty sick. The next game was the Dolphins and the Cowboys. Well, the Dolphins gave the Cowboys a little scare, but the Cowboys and Romo were able to get in and get that last second field goal. I had the score 13 for the Dolphins and Cowboys 28. I wasn't quite close on those, but hey, I still had the Cowboys winning. The next game was the 49ers and the Ravens. Battle of the Harbaughs on Thanksgiving night. This one I had the 49ers with the momentum winning this game, but it appears that the Ravens won. I had it 23-16 for the 49ers, but it ended up being 6-16 for the Ravens, so I had the Ravens score right on with that. Alright, tomorrow's games, we're going to have the Vikings versus the Falcons. The Falcons are making a playoff push. They need this game, so I have them winning 34-20. I have the Panthers winning against the winless Colts. I don't see the Colts getting a win here. I see Cam Newton getting back on his winning ways. So the score on that will be 30-10 for the Panthers. Next game is the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets for a pivotal spot either in the AFC East or in the wild card for the AFC. Buffalo's missing Fred Jackson on the IR, but could Spiller spell spoiler? That I'm not sure. But I do have the Buffalo Bills winning 24-20 over the Jets. Cleveland, with finally a healthy Peyton Hillis, goes on to play the Bengals, who have lost 2 games against very tough AFC North opponents. Will it be 3? Nah. I have Cincinnati winning 27-17. Next game up is the Cardinals versus the Rams. 2 sad teams here with high expectations, I thought, in the NFC West, but it appears that it's the 49ers division, so this game really ain't meaning much. Neither team can make the wild card picture with this win, but I do have the Cardinals with a very close 19-16 edge win over the Rams. Game after that is the Bucks versus the Titans. The Bucks, they have a very good running game, but their quarterback has been very inconsistent this year. If he wasn't so, I'd think that they could be challenging for a wild card spot, but it appears that they're very well in a tough division and won't be making the playoffs this year. However, the Titans, they do have chances to make the playoffs. They need a win here to get closer to Houston, who's getting Andre Johnson back, so they need all the wins they can get. And I do have the Titans winning 27-24 in a close one. Next game up is those Houston Texans I was talking about going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like I said, they will get Andre Johnson back, but the question is, will Matt Leinart be able to throw it to him? I do see them being able to win with this. They're going to use a lot of Arian Foster, and I predict that the score is going to be 24-16. Next game up is the Redskins versus the Seahawks. The Redskins have been getting some good play sometimes from John Beck, but this week I just don't see him getting good enough completions and downfield passes to get the Redskins enough points on the board. Travaris Jackson's been a surprise the last few weeks. He's been commanding and driving his team down the field. And Sidney Rice came out of the blue finally and is playing like he was in Minnesota. I have a 20-10 victory for the Seahawks. Interesting matchup now with the Bears and the Raiders. Chad Henne comes in to replace Jay Cutler, and we're going to see if Henne can get him, downfield passes and use all those different wide receivers they have, or if they're just going to Matt Forte the ball all day long. The Raiders can stop the run, so I'd like to see what happens here. I do have the Bears winning this one, 26-23 in a very close shootout. The next game is the New England Patriots versus the Philadelphia Eagles. We found out this week that Andy Reid works 22 hours a day. Is that going to be enough to beat the Patriots? Nah. Belichick may only work 14 hours a week or day, but he makes those 14 hours count. And I'm going to say that the New England Clam Chowder Express is going to be at full steam ahead because they have the number 1 seed in the AFC so far, and they're going to want to try to keep that. A 30-24 victory for the Patriots. Denver and the Tebow Express comes rolling in to San Diego. Alumni Weekend. They are enshrining Junior Seau into the Hall of Fame. Hopefully their linebackers for the Chargers can get some of that Seau in them because they've been playing very slow and mediocre recently. I do have the Chargers edging the Broncos 30-24 here. Sorry, I was having a mind lapse. Like I said, New Ireland's a little different. They say things there. I got a little illness out there with my stuffy nose. So, bear with me. The last game of Sunday, the Sunday night game, is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the now Kyle Orton Chiefs. Who would have thunk it, right? I thought the Dolphins were the ones that wanted Kyle Orton. And the Chiefs got him. I don't see the Chiefs doing much well with Kyle Orton than they would with anyone else on their team. Tyler Palco, he's a young gun, so I would have stuck with him, but yeah, we'll see what Kyle Orton's got. I don't think it will matter as the Steelers are going to smash 28-9. And the Monday night game is a very, very good one, I think, this week between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. The Saints have Drew Brees. Drew Brees has so many options at wideout and tight end. I don't think that the pressure that the Giants are going to throw at him will be enough. He has a very quick release. They have, 3-5 drop step throws. I think they'll be able to block well enough for Brees. The Saints' defense has been steady, but not as well as they would like. But I do have the Saints winning 27-23. And that concludes this week's predictions. I'd like to tell you all that I'm sorry that I didn't get this video out earlier, but like I said, New Ireland was calling me. I had to go hit up my friends. I had to go try to eat some ham and the old pig stomach. I couldn't hang with that. But, New Ireland was the shit. And, other than getting sick, it was legit. They got that Mondo Green out there. So if you're ever in need, go check it out. I'll see you all for my Week 13 predictions next week. Have a good weekend.